Think of yourself as a candlelight fire. The fire burns, provides heat, and creates light. But just as easily as the wick is set ablaze, it is easy to suffocate it and snuff it out. As you go on ahead in this world, it is no doubt that you'll encounter achievements, friends, inspirations, but most importantly, challenges. There's an aspect of life that is often omitted in these speeches, but I believe they are the true proponents of growth. It is undoubted that as seniors, we see a tsunami of hardship before us, and some of us are ready to dive in and come out the other side. But just some, perhaps, are still jumping waves by the shore. Eventually, though, this storm will reach us. There will be a day, a moment, maybe months or years, where our natural talents and gifts have become negligible, and the only way forward is through pure hard work. Some of you might have already encountered this, and maybe some are living it now, but the fact remains that it is a constancy, and it will be never ending. It is not very encouraging to think of the futures ahead this way, but it is the dark tunnels that we must travel through to finally see the light beyond. As you work through those hard days, as you wake up at the break of dawn for a full day of work, lectures, classes, rehearsals, and as you finally return home at the brink of dusk, and as you walk from your car or bike across a dimly lit street to reach the door of your home, and as you get ready to crash in bed after an exhausting day, and as you groan, as you slowly get up and remember that there's homework, kids, or chores to attend to before bed, you'll feel an insidious sensation. You'll feel small, unappreciated, and most definitely tired. If you're a normal person, you'll be pessimistic enough to claim that nobody cares about you and question the choices you've made. But how you act in those dark days is a testament of your character, and how you will really make it in this world. In my personal life, I struggled with this fact. I felt like I worked hard, but unappreciated. Why was I waking up before dawn, giving my precious hours to work on something until the moon is in the middle of the sky, carrying my drums and equipment home close to midnight, and the world keeps revolving the next day as if nothing had happened? This went on for a long time until I happened to be sitting in my AP Chemistry test this year, looking at a poster of Frederick Douglass's quote saying, "People might not get all they work for in this world, but they most certainly work for all they get." The problem that I was working on happened to be thermodynamics and heat loss at the time, so I thought about a candlelight fire. It heats up a test tube with some gradients inside, but it is inevitable that all the energy expelled by this flame is not directly translated into the glass. Some is lost to the surroundings, dissipating heat to the air particles around it. If you think of yourself as this fire, you work hard to keep that flame ignited. You provide the light to fend off those dark days and what you've worked for. You might not receive back all you've given, but anything that comes to you, you definitely had to earn it. All the change in temperature had to come from that flame. What's more than that, that burning flame is your passion. That's you. You are a walking combustion reaction, providing warmth to the world around you. Even if it didn't all translate to the glass, it went around to the world. As I said at the beginning of this speech, just as easily as the flame is born, it can easily be suffocated. Those days of hardship are what will try to hide your light and insulate your heat. But you have to remember your significance in this world. You can't let them snuff you out. As small as you may feel, think about the people you made smile. The people whom you evoked a feeling of happiness, whether it be with your actions or creation. The people whose lives you touch. That is your energy lost to the surroundings, even if it is unrequited. You influence the people around you, negatively and positively, without even knowing it. In those moments of hardship, you are putting out so much more than you think, and people will no doubt take them for granted without giving you any recognition. But that's not what we're here for. Nobody sets out to say, "I'm going to make people recognize me." We strive to make an impact, a difference in the world, and if someone has received our energy in some form, then this reality is already achieved. Fire can become larger as you influence others to join you with your passion, and with that you can become a destructive force to change the world, or to control it and make it brighter. So when you finally crash at home on those exhausting days, think about what a delight you are. Those are the moments to choose between what have I gotten back and what have I given. Those are the days where you will find the strength to keep going by knowing that you are a radiant member of society. As graduates, we will go on to make this world a better place, but we can only do that if we keep positive and remember the light within us no matter what troubles we encounter. So as you leave the field today and pursue those obstacles ahead, remember to attack them with vigorous energy. Be the whirlwind that meets the tsunamis head on. And lastly, always remember that as the next generation, we are the new beacons of hope for the futures ahead. Maybe we will ignite our futures with extraneous effort and receive nothing back, but we will surely make it a brighter and warmer world.